Hello students, I am V.N. Gawande from KK Polytechnic, Nasik. Today we will going to see the flow meter, electromagnetic flow meter in the subject electronics, measurements and instrumentation. Electromagnetic flow meters principle. Magnetic flow meters working is based on Faraday's law of electromagnetic induction. According to this principle or law, when a conductive medium passes through a magnetic field, a voltage is generated which is proportional to the velocity of the medium. By using the formula, the induced voltage E is equals to BLV, where B is flux density Weber per meter square. Length of L is the length of conductor, that is the diameter of pipe in meter. V, the velocity of conductor, it is measured in meter per second. This is the general diagram of electromagnetic flow meter. It consists of a pipe through which a fluid is flowing, whose flow should be measured. And outside this pipe there are two taps for connecting or collecting the EMF. So positive electrode and negative electrode. And a magnetic field is produced by using this type of arrangement, and excitation voltage DC or AC is required. But remember, the electromagnetic flow meter works for multidirectional, either upstream or downstream. The construction and the working we will see. It consists of a pair of electrodes mounted in opposite direction of non-conducting, non-magnetic pipe carrying liquid whose flow is to be measured. Please remember in mind, it is non-conducting and non-magnetic pipe. We can have conducting or magnetic pipe also. But now in this example we are explaining for non-conducting and non-magnetic pipe. It is surrounded by an electromagnet which produces a magnetic field. The conductive fluid is passed through the pipe. Remember, in this case the conductive fluid is used. Why? Because the pipe is non-conductive. And when the pipe is conductive, then the liquid or fluid should be non-conductive. As the fluid passes, its motion relative to field produces an EMF proportional to velocity according to Faraday's law of electromagnetic induction. This output EMF is collected by the electrodes and is given to external circuit for further processing. The EMF or voltages produced are small, especially at low flow rates. The pipe must be non-conductive and non-magnetic. I said before that also. The liquid flowing through the pipe acts as a conductor, and this induces a voltage which is proportional to the average flow velocity. This voltage is detected by sensing electrodes mounted in the magnetic flow meter body and sent to a transmitter which calculates the volumetric flow rate based on the pipe dimension. Remember, volumetric flow rate means the unit of the liquid, that is the liquid is measured in terms of liter, and with respect to time, liter per time. Time may be seconds, minutes, hour, or day. That means how many liter water is flowing through 1 second, 1 minute, or 1 hour. There is also LPH, liter per hour, LPM, liter per minute, LPS, liter per second. These are the units of volumetric flow rate. Now, the questions related to this one will be asked in the MCQ. In terms of the MCQ or descriptive, we must know the principle of this electromagnetic flow meter, then construction of electromagnetic flow meter, step by step explanation of this construction, then the applications. They can usually measure multidirectional flow, either upstream or downstream. It is used for measurement extremely low flow rates. It can be also used for measurement of flow rate of slurries and greasy materials. But remember in mind, while measuring this equipment, the pipe should be fully filled. Half filled flow will not be important. Okay. Now in terms of the MCQs, in MCQs the question will be, on which principle electromagnetic flow meter based? You will may be given different types of laws and principle. You have to select the Faraday's law of electromagnetic induction. Then the equation is given, E is equals to BLV. Then what is B stands for? Then what is L stands for? What is V stands for? What is the unit of B? What is the unit of V? What is the unit of L? What is the application of electromagnetic flow meter? And so on. I hope you understood this one. Thank you for listening and viewing this one.